This thing rolling?
That thing on?
Nothing on? Jeez.
Guys.
What a season, huh, Jake?
Solution.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers, big ears.
Hey, congratulations, Jake. You know, this was a big deal for us. 5-year odyssey of our own, trying to make this thing happen called Season 1. We've learned so many lessons since we've loaded this project onto YouTube.
Yeah. March 3rd to, what was it, June 10th? Or,
June 9th, I think it
June
was.
9th? Oh, there,
Yeah.
you know.
We had 15 episodes every Sunday at 6:30, as you guys probably already know, maybe not.
Yeah.
You guys haven't been tuning in regularly. But it was great. It was a great run. Learned a lot of things on the way, like I said. Learned a lot of things on the way. Met a lot of nice people online on the way. Some friends, good people. There's a lot of really good people in the Sasquatch community, so to speak.
We've been showered with love. I would say that.
Absolutely, Jake.
Undeniably. Can't believe it.
Showered with it. Yeah, some things people say, man. Like, talk about just filling your heart with a good feeling. It's kind of like a feeling I've never had before. It's not like when you're a kid and you do a good painting and you bring it home and your mom goes, "Oh, that's great." You know, it's not like that. It's similar, but it's...
You do a macaroni candy cane at Christmas time for your mom and she hangs it on the fridge.
There's something special, Jake, about words of love and kindness coming from people you don't freaking even know. Don't even know what they look like.
Yeah, strangers.
Strangers. And that, to me, cheers to all you guys out there. You know who you are. You know what you've done.
Family.
It means so much to us. It means so much to us.
Family.
Man. So, Season 1, Jake, you know, I think what we should do is
You're supposed to take a sit there.
Oh, yeah.
Take a sit there. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure it's official.
Jake, I think what we should do is we should get in the studio.
Right.
And me and you can watch Season 1, Episode 1.
Oh,
We can
yeah.
watch it. And then we can make a little video and kind of like talk about what was
Reactions.
happening then.
Oh, yeah. Hey. I like that.
And kind of like our take on each episode as it goes through. That'd be something fun. We could do something like that.
You may or may not be interested in that material. That content doesn't, not your cup of tea. Tune in, no big deal. Plenty of other stuff out there, how-tos. You know, I learned how to change the light bulb in my Ford F-150, the lower tail light the other day. It took me 8 seconds. I was all worried. It's gonna be a long time.
That's another thing. Thank you, YouTube, for making all this possible.
Jeez,
This
Louise.
is amazing. I mean, I wanted to fix my lawnmower. My dad gave me this push mower, right? Doesn't work. You want this? I'm like, sure, I'll try to get going. I don't know how to fix any of that stuff.
Right.
But, looked it up on YouTube, how to do it. Boom! Running like a top.
What?
Week later, here, son, you want this rototiller? Think you can get this going? Heck yeah. So I got it going. This is hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff that was probably be no good to somebody, but I fixed it thanks to YouTube.
What kind of tiller? Troy
built.
Troy built?
Is there
Oh,
any
boy.
other kind?
Tell you what.
Sometime we'll show you guys the garden. We got a nice little vegetable garden going on here. And Jake's got his own community vegetable garden that he works hard at over there in Minerva. Jake, what do you think of that? That's a fresh idea.
Gardening?
Yeah, gardening. BLB.
Sure, yeah, garden updates. Guys, you want to know how the squash is coming along, not just the squash.
You want to go squashing?
We
can do that.
We got some yellow squash, some acorn, and some butternut this
I got
year.
some winter squash and I got some
boy.
zucchini.
You are not going to believe the cucumber.
All organic, folks.
We're going to get into a pickle
We're going to
later
go
on.
squashing. We're going to go squashing, but we might get ourselves into a pickle come this fall.
Oh,
Jake.
what? No, you did.
God dang it, Jake. Boy, it's a beautiful night out here tonight, Jake.
Sure is.
In the back 40 out here. God's going to.
And the black flies and mosquitoes have been hitting so hard the last few days. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was the rain yesterday and this morning.
It was the heat, and then we didn't have any rain for a while. So they got, boom, they
Sucked them
blew up, man. Holy cow, they were bad. Tonight's nice, though. It's a little chilly.
Knocking wood, though. I'll tell you what. It's almost time for them to start hitting.
Those gnats, man, those are the ones that get me, the nose seams.
So I'm scratching my knuckles right now.
Gosh darn it, Jake.
They
So,
hit any exposed skin at them.
Jake, I know you had some notes over there.
Surprised to see you out here in the short sleeve. Usually we can't do that up here in the North Country
Not
on
all
account
the
of the
time.
bugs. Now,
I
guys,
was gonna go get a sweatshirt, but then I was like,
guys,
I'm already out
ladies,
here.
gentlemen,
I'm not going to get one.
fans of the BLB, I'm here to tell you, we have some exciting news. I cannot believe you can't script this stuff, guys.
What are you talking about,
You
Jake?
can't even script this stuff.
Jake, what are you talking about?
The BFO, yo. I mean, how we even got involved.
I knew what he was talking about.
with that crew. But guys, that's the reason
So,
here.
those of
That's the
you who don't
reason
know,
we're here.
Bigfoot Odyssey. BFO is Bigfoot Odyssey.
Pretty near.
Carrie and Linda and a bunch of other good folks.
And
we
all
have
that
Daniela.
family. The only
There's
reason
people
you're
in
seeing
that
us
crew.
now.
They're just amazing. They've decided to believe in us. In the cause we have, and what we do. And they're going to have us on. What are they going to have us doing, Jake?
Oh, we're gonna be riding the razor's edge. Oh no. Other than that,
Oh, we're not going to be riding the Razor's Edge?
oh, we
Jake?
do that on the regular.
Jake,
I mean, that's just natural.
why don't we always?
But what we're going to do with the Bigfoot Odyssey, we're going to come in there on a bi-weekly basis. And Mr. Kerry Arnold, he is going to be going all cam style, doing a Dixie Cryptid kind of breaking down these reports that he gets, which are too numerous to count. So what we can do while he reads these accounts on a live stream format,
So he's going to be reading.
we can
Live.
react, interact, and
Interact,
we can
Give our take on it, kind of.
see what goes on. Just
You mean what we're going to be doing is we're going to be opening up a bottle
and we're
of
gonna
BLB sauce,
we're
and we're going to be slathering,
We're gonna
slathering
land
the
our
conversation.
BLB
We're gonna be-
channel. We're
We're
gonna
going to be covering this thing with a bunch of sweet goodness.
offer to you
Talking
our
about, Jake.
BLB expertise
BLB
and the gift of gab and consumption of
Northway Brewing.
Northway
I got to
Brewing
say,
Company's beverages.
you guys probably know.
Once again,
You may have to order special from your local, what are they, beverage center or something, but this Northway Brewing Company,
yeah.
they don't even know we exist, but we know they exist. They found these guys.
Besides the Sunrise Session IPAs, these perfect day pilsners treat you right every time. They're good.
Oh, that's so good.
But guys,
Ridiculously good.
we're so excited to get involved with the BFO family,
Yeah, that's exciting.
to
That's
be
exciting.
in their radar, to be a satellite in their universe would be awesome. To be a contributing bi-weekly member, I mean, that's unreal. I mean,
It's.
how did that happen?
I mean, Jake,
I don't
can
know
say
how
it.
that
I can
happened.
say it the way I'm gonna say it.
Well-
It's because good things happen to good people. I came up with that a long time ago. Back in I was 23 years old, probably. When I came up with that one. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
Smart youngster.
That's just all there is to it. We're not gonna
Back in
overthink
98.
it. Why are we doing it? Why do we have the ability to do it? Just because I guess it's just because me and Jake are just me and Jake. That's about it.
We're the BLB, and we're blessed with the gift of the BLB,
That's
which
it.
is what we do.
Yeah, we just do it. We don't work. We work hard at it, but
We're up
Get
here
me wrong.
taking things
we work real hard at it. Why'd
like
I
the
say
Woodsman.
that? Jake,
Season
we work
6.
real hard at it. Why'd I even say that?
Season
That's
6,
ridiculous.
we're fingers to the bone. Are you kidding me? We barely scraped together an evening
Took us-
30. Come on.
Yeah, it took us 5 years to make one season.
And you guys, that's why you're here. You're getting a lowdown on the season 1 wrap up. What's coming up on season 2? Where that and now I can say one thing about the editing on season 2. We're not in the home stretch yet.
We're not in the home stretch yet,
No.
but we're working on a new plan. We've actually come out with some things
Yeah.
have come to light recently
Yeah,
about the way
there's
that
some new
season 2
details
is being edited.
coming
And,
to light
we're
about
gonna be
our,
taking that bull by the by the horns.
You'll see, we're out of the gate. We're
Taking the
around the
horse by the
turn,
reins.
but yeah, we're not in the driver's seat. But yeah, we're fixing to be in the driver's seat here pretty soon.
Yeah,
on.
yeah, we're gonna meet on that. We got to discuss that. That's a big discussion right there.
But you guys, all
But
your
we have a
dreams
date.
that were coming true in season 1, I think that's going to be answered in season 2.
Well, we have a date for season 2.
And doubled for season 3, guys. Oh my goodness.
Well, we're working on shooting and conceptualizing season 3 right now. You guys probably already know
season
that.
Season 3 blows season 2.
We got so much hot stuff happening in season 3. It's not even funny. It's blowing up around here.
What you call a tsunami, a Sasquatch, has been happening, and just all within the last, since March, basically, since May, while we're BSing here. Between us and the fence post.
Yeah.
And it's only what? June the 10th, 11th, 12th? You know, it's
time
right in the middle of
quick
June,
unless
bruh.
you do something, Jake.
It's
we
Squatch
gotta
Central
get
up
on
here.
the horse, and we got to get moving along. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got scheduling.
You gotta get that buffalo.
We got studio time. We have
Tatonga.
editing room. Tatonga.
Yeah.
Tatonga.
Satonga.
Tatonga. That's it. Tatonga.
Christina King.
So, season 2. That's coming up. Season 2, you guys are in for a little ride on season 2. I don't want to give any spoilers, but it's not anything like season 1. We did that intentionally.
Which is the style of the BLB. We like to keep you guys guessing. What angle are we coming from next? You don't know. Hard hitting in your face, real deal interviews, or we taking a jab at something. I don't know. We having a little fun.
Maybe if someone has an idea of something
What?
they would like us to do,
What?
maybe they can write to us in the
Oh,
comment section below.
Oh no! Crowdsource
This
the
video.
BLB. You tell us what the What?
You guys have any questions for the BLB? This would be a great platform
that's
for a live
genius.
show for us.
That's genius.
But,
Hey, that's genius.
you know, maybe is there anything you guys want us to touch on in the shooting of a series or an
Really?
episode or
Yeah.
a season or something that's not just off the cuff, but that's a real, out in the field type thing maybe, or maybe there's some questions you guys have that are unanswered.
I think I know. I think I know what it is.
What?
Squatchicon.
Squatchicon?
They just had a little Renaissance fair last weekend down to Altamont.
Yeah.
And there was a Comic-Con a few weeks ago in Saratoga, and there's a Star Trek-a-con or something over in Ticonderoga where they have rebuilt where they have Trek-a-Robo. What is that thing called? Anyway,
I don't know. Trekkie-Con?
they got the whole set of the Enterprise set up in Ticonderoga. What we're saying is we could have a Squatch-Con, and we'll get we'll get all the Bigfoot researchers in the Northeast area. I mean, they probably already have it. They probably already do it. But we could have one Adirondack BLB Squatch-Con.
Now, they do something like that, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, but our buddy Walter Schrum, you know him from the song.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Produced that song.
I saw him posting pictures of him meeting, him and Cliff and certain other people.
Yeah, and the thing is, I didn't even ask him, because I figured, he's down there, he's having a good time, he's meeting, legends in the field.
That just happened. Look at that drone. Pretty silent. You can't even tell what's going over. You're filming right now. Taking all your cell phone information. Oh, no. Dadgum, would you look at that thing?
But Jake, you got guys down there, heavy hitters in the field.
Who built the moon?
Are we going to have something to that effect, or do we want to do something a little bit more homegrown, where we just want to kind of, because Whitehall's already, that's what the calling contest kind of is.
Really?
Whitehall, yeah.
What? Oh, really? What? How many? I don't know. No, I would
It's
not
a
say
Bigfoot.
that. It's not a Squatchicon though.
But
it's not like there was one Bigfoot researcher there, two, and one eyewitness. Besides us, it wasn't like everyone who is there isn't a field researcher. They're not fans. This isn't fans who come to a Squatchicon. I'm talking about get the nature navigator, get the guy from, all these all these different squatchers from up here.
Anybody who's local?
Christopher Noel, Steve Calls, those guys.
Steve Calls, yeah.
Yeah, all, people like that.
Shout out to
Jeez
Steve
Louise.
Calls, by the way. Sasquatch detective.
Yeah. Well,
He's always at these things down in Whitehall. The guy puts in his time. That Bartholomew down there?
Yeah, he's, now,
There's a lot of them. You're right.
The eyewitness last year, 2 years ago now, a couple years ago, the eyewitness who saw the Bigfoot that made front page news, he was a high school friend of the Bartholomew guy, who you'll see, and it was Bartholomew's idea. He said, well, take me back to where you saw him, and we'll look for footprints. And they found a footprint and got a 16 and a half, 17-inch cast. You know what I mean? So, if not, if this guy who was sitting at home having a beer at 10:15 at night, watching the TV, gets a call from a buddy, hey, come help me out, blah, blah, blah. If that never would have happened, he never would have had the sighting, never would have called his buddy, never would have got the cast. Turns out he made front page news, but he didn't want his name released or anything.
In an anonymous fashion.
In an anonymous fashion,
There's
yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Totally.
If anybody wants to remain anonymous when they, send us their encounter that happened in the Bigfoot, what we call Blueline, the BLB.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell us who you are. If you want to tell us who you are and that you want to remain anonymous, that's okay. We've already got quite a few encounter stories that came to us since the last post we did through bluelinebigfoot@gmail.com. That's where you're going to want to send these things, guys.
I got 4 on my personal. I would just want to say, direct them over to the BLB, not Adam or myself, if you know us personally.
Yeah, if you know us personally, please just send them to bluelinebigfoot@gmail.com and let us know what happened. And you can even just start by saying, I have an encounter. Do you want to talk about it? And maybe you give us your phone number. We can call you and talk about it and see if it's something you actually want to write a story about. Any of this stuff's going to be good. We're going to be doing something out here, back 40, having a couple cold ones on a hot summer day, evening, with a little fire, and we're going to be telling these stories
Responsibly.
Responsibly. Yes, of course. But, they have to be true stories. They have to have happened in the Adirondack State Park. And that's the only thing, even if there's a story that you know of that's true that the person doesn't want to come forward and if you're okay with them, it's all good. You don't tell their name. That's fine too,
True
and
so
local. Much. We've already found out that just in the last week of putting this out there, there's way more encounters that are pretty heavy hitting eyewitness accounts in this general area than we ever thought imaginable. We never even knew about any of this stuff. Like that there's people around here that have had eyewitness accounts in our general area that have not come forward. They've been holding on to this stuff for years.
And just like Clara, we talked to tonight, everyone, she doesn't bring it up because, quote unquote, people think you're a nut job.
Yeah, they think I'm a kook.
We get that all. We don't even care about that. Are you kidding me? Come on.
No, and you can remain anonymous if you want to come and tell us a story. Yeah. Like one of the podcasters that we listen to says, "Be careful what you wish for."
Yeah.
Because you just might get it.
We're getting everything.
What we're looking for.
Bigfoot, dogmen, UFOs. We're really running the gamut of. Hey, have you ever seen this? Do you know that? It's been a
roller coaster ride for sure, Jake. It's also been crazy down there to Home Depot, where I was just not too long ago. I was getting some seed down there to seed the lawn.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What'd you spend on that?
You wouldn't believe it. 3-pound bag of Kentucky bluegrass. $27.
3 pounds?
Yeah.
What square footage is that seed?
You're supposed to get 2,500, but I always go double back. And the way I like to do it is I like to put it down.
Bag?
Yeah, I mean, there's different. It's not an exact science. If you want to reseed your lawn, you get a lot more than that. But if you're putting it down on fresh dirt, which is what I've been doing, what I do is I go out and I seed pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And I let it sit for a while, make sure it gets rain covered and all that. And then once it starts to take root and make itself known, start to sprout up pretty good. I can see it coming through the hay that I put down. I rake the hay off, and then I seed it again.
You see it coming through here.
Because not all the seed, even though it's so expensive, the germination rate on that stuff is really, really, kind of, you never know what you're going to get because not every seed has been planted the same way. Some of them sit on top. They got too much light,
Oh, really?
Grass.
So there's a lot that goes into this. It's not just...
yeah, it's,
not just...
in a perfect world, I'm sure the germination rate would be a lot higher, but just doing it like this, it's a little rough. Anyway, it's just, I was just down there at Home Depot buying some shit, looking at some prices. You been down there lately?
Yeah, I was down there 10th April, a little bit ago. I had to buy some new equipment for a job I was starting this new fireplace job up in North River. But I had to go in there and get a 7 1/4 inch Makita skill saw and one of those 4-inch angle grinder, Makita also.
Prove it.
Huh?
Prove it.
What do you mean prove it?
Jake, I said prove it.
What, you think I'm a guy who walks around with like my
This guy, I tell you,
work journal and
doesn't understand
schedule
what
and
prove it
every
means.
receipt I've ever... Well, I go to the green folder, which is what I'm working out of now.
Oh, look at that. It's a work folder.
Here's my, here it is right here. Spent $190.46 on a circular saw and an angle grinder. Now, a couple days before that, I was down at the local hardware, Barely Knoxon. Jeez Louise. I got a utility pump for $89.99.
Now, that's a write-off.
Well, no, actually,
Save those receipts, Jake.
it's my
or use
my
your corporate
basement.
card.
My basement was flooding.
Oh, it's for yourself.
And my my ejection line on the sump pump I already have in there was still frozen. So for that little interim where the line isn't buried deep enough.
But those grinders you write off, huh?
Well, yeah, that I can write off for my stonework.
Now, did you put those on a separate bill? Because when I buy stuff like that, I make sure that I buy the work stuff over here and personal stuff over here.
Right.
Just so it's way easier. Picking apart receipts, man.
That's
No.
awful.
Don't do it.
That's why
I don't do it.
the ones in here are only for that job. So all the receipts for that job I have, which they're starting to add up.
Jeez, I hope we get some more stories because I'm chomping at the bit here. I'm thinking if we have how many stories I think it's going to take us. We have a couple real good ones right now.
Yeah, I know, but we need a solid base of I think at least 50 stories that we could make. I don't know how many, 5, 10 really good episodes, depending on the long and short of it, how many we can get into each episode. I'm like, we're right at the beginning,
Very beginning.
just the
Very
tip,
tip.
as far as the
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
doesn't matter how long or short these things are, guys, too. If you have something that happened, it was quick, side of the road, you saw something walk by, I know there's this one girl, and you know who you are, and I know you're watching this, who has seen a creature cross the road over near Pottersville, and then went into the local convenience store, and because we're so shook up, you had to tell somebody about it because it shook you up so much, and they laughed at you, which, I would have done the same thing as you. I would have been freaked right the hell out and gone to the
first place in
first place
public,
you could,
yeah, first
and
place
be like, holy cow, I'm scared and something happened.
would be the
So
24-hour
don't feel
nice
weird
and easy,
about it.
right?
Don't
Yeah.
feel weird about it. Right?
What anyone would have done.
I know at one point you helped us out and you sent something along with a text there, and that got lost because I lost my phone. That was
Yeah.
going to be part of something I had.
I erased some messages that, I erased like 3 that I didn't know. Could have been one of those 3.
But anyway, long story short,
Long and short of it, guys.
pick it up, guys. Pick up the phone.
Girls.
Call the
ladies,
1-800
gentlemen.
Bigfoot. That's our line. 1-800-BIG-FOOT. Imagine if we had that.
No, that's not our line.
Oh, Charles is here. Boy, he's a couple hours late.
But I bet he's not $1 short.
Well, we'll see about that.
He might be late for dinner, but not late to the party. Kids, guys, girls, ladies, everybody, gentlemen, We cannot say thank you enough
No, we really
for
can't.
all the love you've shown us on season 1.
And wait, just before I forget, a
Oh,
lot of people
man.
are thinking season 1, now we're not going to see anything from the BLB. It couldn't be any further
from
the truth.
It's
We're
just
gonna be
starting
putting
to
out
heat
videos
up.
at least once a week on our channel. At least once a week on our channel. We're going to be working with Bigfoot Odyssey. And, that's going to be happening every other week. And this stuff's going to... We've got a lot going on, guys. And we're not going to stop here. Yeah, we are shooting a lot of footage right now. And we're working hard to make season 3 happen. That's going to take up a lot of time. And you're not going to see any of this stuff for another year, probably. But it doesn't mean that we're not working on stuff for you guys right now.
Yeah, we'll see you after the 2020 elections.
That's so long out, Jake. That's so long out. Let's not get political, Jake. You always do that.
No, but
Jake, you always do that. You know?
what I would
It's
like
like
to do.
chemtrails. President.
What I would.
I'm just kidding.
What I would like to do is, I forgot about that.
Jake, what would you like to do?
But I keep forgetting. We're so close. Look at that guy. What he was doing.
Drinking and driving?
Drinking and
Guys,
driving.
by the way,
Don't drink and drive.
This is something that a lot of people have commented on, and they think it's serious.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
out squatching,
That's Kool-Aid.
driving down the road. We're not drinking and driving, guys. That's it. That season 1. That's a show. It's a show. Okay, it's supposed to be funny and entertaining. Okay, don't
Right.
take everything you see literally, please.
Except
And
for
stop being so gosh darn serious. Because
Except for the interviews.
well, there's a lot that we do is legit, Jake. A lot the squatching, the evidence, the research. Put in the work, but we also want to. We also want to make it fun for people, don't we?
Yeah, people's elbow, bro. Walls of Jericho.
I don't know what that means, Jake.
Juventude.
These clouds are just getting so weird right now.
I'm telling you.
Squatchy. Did you listen to that Mind Speak?
Dude, I haven't had a chance to listen to anything. I've been so busy, dude. We spent start to finish. Charles! Chicken,
we
chicken,
have a,
chicken. Charles, my man.
Charles coming in. We might want to make some room for him.
Hey. Now, this guy, we
always
can bring
invite
up the
somebody
dunk
over.
pond and or have a seat. Right here. Guest of honor. Mr. Halloran. Have a seat.
I haven't spotted anything.
Join us.
Oh,
you
spot
haven't
anything.
yet?
No spotting.
Well, you know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, cheers, welcome.
I like you.
See, you got a nice cold beer. You better brought more than that. I'm thirsty.
You?
Oh, we're so thirsty, guys. Hey, that's going to wrap it up for season 1. And until you see us again, it's probably going to be on a Wednesday night. We're going to try to keep... Oh, Sunday night. Sorry. We're
gonna try to put something out on Sunday nights for a
We're
little while.
going to try to feed you guys something on Sundays so you don't get restless. And be on the lookout for that new Bigfoot Odyssey stuff, dude. We can't be more excited, man.
No,
It's
we
going to
can't
be...
more excited. We're super psyched. We're
You'll
stoked.
be going big time! Come on!
In on the Odyssey? I don't know anything about it.
Well, you know, Charles. It's all
I know,
part
I
of
need
it.
a phone.
This guy
I'm
right
out of
here, he
communication.
taught me the ropes back in '94 as a young rookie river guide. And I'll tell you what, maybe some of those overnighters, you know, I'll tell you what, we might get some squatching in on the Hudson
Jake on the raft.
before too long. All right, guys?
Guys, thanks for watching this little video. You know all the main points of it. We're thankful for everybody watching season 1. It was to us more of a success than it ever possibly could have been in our minds when we started doing this. We can't even believe that we're here doing this now. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unreal, guys. And thanks to everybody who's supporting us, following us, and checking our stuff out, because without your support, I mean, we'd still do this stuff, but it would really take a lot of wind out of our sails, so to speak. You know, we'd be lying dead in the water without you guys.
Oh, in the doldrums.
So, you know, thank you. And tune in next week for another great story.